Nobody could understand why Joy's beautiful face changed overnight. Her smooth skin was covered with boils, her body was smelling, and maggots were crawling out. Pastors prayed, but nothing worked. Native doctors tried, but they ran away in fear. People whispered, "What kind of curse is this?" But nobody knew it was the wicked hand of a jealous neighbor. All this suffering came from one small mistake many of us make every single day, leaving a bucket of water outside. Please, watch this painful story to the end, and don't forget to subscribe, because what you are about to hear may save your life one day. Mama Joy was not rich, but she was loved. Every morning, she woke up before the sun, tied her wrapper, and carried her pot of soup to the market. People loved buying from her because she cooked with a clean heart. She never cheated, never insulted anyone. If you had no money, she would still give you food to eat. Her stall was always full of laughter, the smell of hot food, and long lines of hungry people. Her only daughter, Joy, was a treasure. A girl with bright eyes, soft voice, and beauty that made even old women smile. After school, Joy would run to the market to help her mother. Customers admired her, saying, "This girl will go far. She will bring honor to her mother." Mama Joy would smile, her eyes wet with pride. But not everyone was happy. Just a few stalls away, another woman watched with burning eyes, Madam Gift. She sold food too, but her place was always empty. People feared her sharp mouth, her wicked heart. Some even whispered she killed her own husband. And each time she saw Mama Joy's stall full, and Joy laughing with customers, anger grew inside her like fire. Every evening, when Joy came back from school and rushed to help her mother, the whole market became lively. People lined up for Mama Joy's food, talking, laughing, and blessing her. But at Madam Gift's stall, silence sat like a curse. Only flies gathered around her pots. She would sit with folded arms, her face bitter, her heart boiling. Sometimes she muttered, "Why should her pot be full, and mine empty? Am I not also a woman? Do I not also sell food?" But deep inside, she knew the truth: people hated her because of her wicked ways. Still, instead of changing, she chose to hate Mama Joy even more. Her greatest pain was Joy. The girl was beautiful, respectful, and intelligent. Everyone loved her. Some old women even said, "If I had a daughter like this, I would die happy." Those words cut Madam Gift like a knife, because she had no child. Every time she saw Joy hug her mother, her chest tightened with jealousy. One night, as she lay on her mat, sleep refused to come. Evil thoughts entered her heart. She whispered to herself, "If I cannot be happy, then Mama Joy will not know peace. I will make her regret the day she was born." That was the night her wicked plan was born. The night was quiet. The moon hid behind dark clouds, and the wind carried the sound of crickets. Madam Gift walked alone, holding a small black cloth in her hand. Her footsteps led her to the edge of the river, a place many feared to go. They called it the Forbidden Shrine. People said spirits lived there, spirits that fed on pain. The shrine was an old hut, covered with red cloth and feathers. Skulls of animals hung at the door. Inside, the air smelled of blood and smoke. A strange man sat on the floor, his body painted with white chalk, his eyes shining like fire. He was the native doctor. Madam Gift knelt, her voice shaking but her heart full of poison. "I want my neighbor's daughter destroyed," she said. "She is too beautiful. People love her too much. Make her body rotten so that no one will ever eat from her mother again." The man smiled, a cold, wicked smile. From under his mat, he brought out a tiny bottle filled with clear water. "Pour just 2 drops into the bucket she uses to bathe," he whispered. "When she touches it, her beauty will die." Madam Gift held the bottle tight. The wind outside howled like spirits crying. That night, the fate of an innocent girl was sealed. Morning came soft and warm. Mama Joy kissed her daughter and left for the market with a smile. She trusted her little girl with all her heart. Joy waved and ran to school, humming a happy song. The compound was calm. Children were at class, old men were smoking by the road, and the sun was gentle. Madam Gift waited in the shadows, her heart black as night. She watched Mama Joy leave, watched Joy go to school, and felt a cold joy creep into her bones. Quietly, she slipped into the compound like a thief. The gate creaked but no one heard. Her hands shook, but her face was hard. She looked at the little bucket by the door, the bucket Joy always used to bathe. It looked small and harmless. Madam Gift opened the tiny bottle from the shrine. She whispered a cruel prayer and let 2 clear drops fall into the bucket. The water trembled and shone in the sun, and for a moment she thought she had the whole world hold its breath. She wiped her mouth and smiled, ugly and small. Then she left the way she came, her heart lighter but her soul heavier. Back at school, Joy laughed with friends, not knowing that 2 drops had already stolen her tomorrow. The sky was blue, but a dark thing had been set in motion. The sun was hot when Joy returned from school. Her uniform was dusty, her forehead sweaty, but her heart was light. She loved helping her mother, and she knew Mama Joy would be waiting at the market. She dropped her bag and smiled as she saw the little bucket outside. Without thinking, she carried it to the tap and filled it with water. She sang softly as she poured the water over her head. Cold drops ran down her back, washing away the dust of the day. She felt fresh, alive, and happy. She dressed quickly in a clean gown, ready to go help Mama Joy. But halfway to the market, her body began to itch. At first, she thought it was the hot sun. She scratched her arms, rubbed her legs, and hurried faster. When she saw Mama Joy, she whispered, "Mama, my skin is scratching me." Mama Joy looked at her and laughed gently. "It is the heat, my child. Drink water, and you will be fine." She hugged her daughter close, not knowing danger was already growing beneath her skin. That night, Joy could not sleep. Her body burned, her hands shook, and tears rolled down her cheeks. She whispered, "Mama, I don't feel well." But even Mama Joy could not see the storm that was about to break. The evil drops had started their work. And Joy's pain was only the beginning. Before the cock crowed, Mama Joy was awake. She heard soft groans from her daughter's room. At first, she thought it was a bad dream, but the sound grew louder, painful, broken, almost not human. She rushed inside, and what she saw made her fall to her knees.